As a Canadian, pick a side. Pick a side. I feel like a lot of us Canadians, we're exhausted by you.
You can literally hear Canada laughing at us right now.
So not only did Trump backtrack on Mexico's tariffs, he is now backtracked on Canada's tariffs.
Why are Americans not freaking out about these tariffs? Like, Donald Trump is isolating you. He is literally economically ruining your only neighbors by border.
I just watched this video of this Canadian liquor store removing Jack Daniels from the shelves.
So we just got news that the tariffs for Mexico are off for the next month. If there's one thing that the business world hates, it is uncertainty.
Trump's new tariff law is here, and Canadians and Americans are furious. From rising prices to trade wars, we're breaking down the rants you need to hear. Let's start with the first rant.
Guys, if you just stay really quiet and go outside for a second, you can literally hear Canada laughing at us right now. Listen.
Why are Americans not freaking out about these tariffs? Like, Donald Trump is isolating you. He is literally economically ruining your only neighbors by border, Canada and Mexico. He is ruining them to the point that they will not be able to come to anybody's aid. They will not be able to bail out progressive Americans. They will not be able to do anything that Trump is going to do. There will be no time, no money, and no ability to help anything. There'll be no more going to California to end wildfires. There'll be no more electricians going down to Asheville, North Carolina for flooding. Like, Canada and Mexico have double the amount of tariffs than China, who is supposed to be the big bad enemy of America. And they are not getting as high of tariffs as Mexico and Canada, your closest friends. Sorry, that's fucking weird. Like, literally, this is on purpose. He is causing chaos so he can do, and isolating you guys so that he's able to do more horrible shit with no one able to come and help. I would be freaking the fuck out.
Cam Ween is out here saying, if you listen closely, you can hear Canada laughing at us. Bro, even the geese are chuckling. Meanwhile, at K Festeriga is like, why aren't Americans freaking out about Trump's tariffs? He's isolating us from Canada and Mexico, our only neighbors. Bro, if Canada stops sending firefighters for wildfires and Mexico stops sending electricians for floods, we're screwed. Trump's out here treating allies like enemies and enemies like better enemies?
Here's the big question. Is Donald Trump tanking the stock market on purpose so that he and his billionaire friends can scoop up all the rock bottom stocks? Or is he just so mentally inept and so fucking stupid that he doesn't know what he's doing and he keeps waffling on his decisions day to day? Because I see a lot of different things in the comments. I see Trump is a fucking idiot. He's a moron. He doesn't know anything. He's so dumb. And then I see he's doing this on purpose. He's the mastermind. He's planning all of this. Everything is intentional. So is Trump just a bumbling, fumbling idiot? Or is he this mega mind mastermind behind all this topsy-turvy roller coaster of a ride that he's sending the stock market on? Which is it? Which is it? I don't know. I don't know, because to me, yes, he's completely fucking stupid, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have a little birdie in his ear telling him what to do, telling him how to play this, telling him to announce these tariffs. And they can point to just the video the other day. I think it was maybe Monday or Tuesday, whenever he was going to put the tariffs into effect, and watching the stock market fall in real time. I think it was Monday. And they can say, look, Donnie, look, you say the word and you can control the stocks. You say you're not going to do it, things bounce back up. When you did it with the Detroit and the car manufacturers, things bounce back up. Well, you come back out and they fall back again. Look at how much control you have. So is he just a complete bumbling fool that doesn't understand tariffs, understand what he's doing? Or is he this man who's pulling all the strings on the stock market? Can it be both? I'm legitimately asking you, because to me, he's an idiot. But to a lot of you guys, he's doing this on purpose and he knows exactly what he's doing. So, which is it?
So not only did Trump backtrack on Mexico's tariffs, he is now backtracked on Canada's tariffs. And there's people commenting on the videos talking about he's a great negotiator. He's a master negotiator. Brother, the stock market is cooked right now. This shit is cooked. This is just market manipulation. He puts it out there so shit can plummet so they can buy it and make more money. He's not helping you. He's not helping lower class and middle class people. You're losing. You're not buying at the bottom. You're not taking advantage of that because you don't have the money to do it. The amount of money you would need to make a big ass impact, you don't have it because motherfuckers like him is keeping the money for themselves. And all his billionaire friends are fucking making a shit ton of money right now because he's crashing the market. He's crashing the market. Tariff today, no tariffs. Wait a month. Now we're going to start the tariffs. Wait. Market is down again. Let's pull the tariffs back. We'll wait another month. How is this helping?
J317_13 is out here asking the real questions. Is Trump tanking the stock market on purpose, or is he just a bumbling idiot? Bro, it's like Schrodinger's president. He's both a mastermind and a moron at the same time. One day, he's crashing stocks with tariffs. The next, he's backtracking like it's a TikTok trend. Meanwhile, at Rayo Nartez is calling out Trump's master negotiator moves. He's not helping the middle class. He's helping his billionaire buddies buy low and sell high. Bro, if the stock market's a roller coaster, Trump's the guy flipping the switches while eating a hot dog.
Donald Trump does not care about the U.S.-Canada border. It's just an excuse for them and a way to walk back tariffs when they fail. Like 90% of what Trump says about tariffs and about Canada leading up to the tariffs is about how they don't need any of our products, how we're being so unfair to them, how we should be a state, all of those things. Then when he tries to implement the tariffs, the couple times he has, and they fail in so much as the stock market starts to collapse, American businesses get upset. Some other American politicians get upset about and worried about the economic impact. Trump quickly reacts and starts talking about fentanyl and the border as a way to walk back the tariffs by saying, oh, he's negotiating with Canada and Mexico to deal with the border. And then he can back off on the tariffs for a while and hope the sentiment against them will cool down. And that order of events makes it very clear that it's not about the border. And so do the facts, because so little fentanyl actually crosses from Canada, and so few migrants actually cross from Canada. And actually, it's a bigger problem the other way on the border. But it's an effective boogeyman. It's an effective scapegoat. And so when the tariffs fail, when the market crashes, when businesses are upset and he realizes it's not sustainable, at least for now, he uses whatever leverage he has about the border, any kind of news about the border to walk the tariffs back, pause them for a while, and try to come back to them later when things have cooled down, and try to re-implement them again, like on April 2nd. And in the lead up to those tariffs on April 2nd, it'll all be about we don't need Canadian products, stuff should be manufactured in the U.S., Canada should be a 51st state, and then when he tries it again, and the market tanks, we'll go through all of it again, and it'll once again be about fentanyl on the border. Just watch. And aside from all that, the pause in the tariffs for the auto industry, suggesting that they could change where they manufacture vehicles in a month, given the billions they'd have to invest and the time it would take to build new plants, hire new workers, shut down the previous plants, and move operations. Frankly, it just won't be affordable for those companies to do it. And the fact they think it can be done in 30 days, that administration is incredibly incompetent. All this to say, we're going to be dealing with a ton of instability and uncertainty in the next 4 years and maybe beyond. And so everybody who says Canada needs to build other relationships and do a lot more within our own borders is right, because the US is not going to be a stable partner anytime in the near future.
I just watched this video of this Canadian liquor store removing Jack Daniels from the shelves that they already paid for. But they have like all these cameras there like recording and they're like taking it off. So dramatic and ridiculous, by the way. If they really wanted to make a splash, they should have like fucking threw them on the floor and broke them or something. I don't know. It's just funny, just like, oh, we're gonna show you.
Gamul Politics is out here breaking down Trump's tariff drama. It's not about the border, it's about crashing the stock market and then backtracking when everyone freaks out. Bro, Trump's playing 4D chess with tariffs, but it's more like checkers with monopoly money. Meanwhile, at Right on Taylor is roasting Canadian liquor stores for dramatically removing Jack Daniels from shelves. If you really wanted to make a statement, you'd smash the bottles. Bro, this is the most Canadian protest ever. Polite, camera ready, and 0 bottles harmed.
This message is for Donald Trump and Donald Trump only. So if you are not Mr. Trump, scroll away. Sir, now that it's just you and me, as a Canadian, pick a side. Pick a side. I feel like a lot of us Canadians, we're exhausted by you. If you're going to pick tariffs, pick tariffs. If you're not going to pick tariffs, don't pick tariffs. It's a toxic relationship at this point. The ups and downs, like just, like you say tariff and then you give a 30-day pause. And then you say tariff again and then you're like, okay, border control, 30-day pause. Tariffs again, like, sir, just pick. Just pick. At this point, Canadians have come together. We will buy Canadian products if you pick tariffs. If you don't pick tariffs and you decide to still have Canada as your bestie, then we will purchase your products. Like, just pick a side, figure it out. One or the other, sir. Come on, let's go, please.
So we just got news that the tariffs for Mexico are off for the next month. If there's one thing that the business world hates, it is uncertainty. So this yo-yoing back and forth between, yes, we're going to do tariffs, no, we're not going to do tariffs, to, no, we're not going to do most tariffs, but some tariffs, is literally the worst thing that you could do to the business world. And they're also just going to raise their prices anyways, and in anticipation for these tariffs coming. It's very obvious that Donald Trump is not a good businessman, right? Like, we know this at this point, but it's really coming through now. This is the actions of a person that doesn't know what they're doing, throwing ideas out there, then saying there's no room for negotiation, then being like, oh, wait a minute, no, we'll actually do what you're asking us to do and stop some of these tariffs for a while, but we're going to bring them back in a month. We're going to keep some of them. See how confusing this is getting? How can businesses make guesses on how much money they're going to spend on things, how much money they're going to invest on other things, if they don't even know how much their products are going to cost in another country, or how much it's going to cost to get products from their countries? As with everything with Trump, it is chaos and disorder. This is not leadership. This is a bonehead trying to look strong and coming across ridiculous in the process.
NatGen is out here begging Trump to pick a side. Are we doing tariffs or not? This toxic relationship is exhausting. Bro, Canadians are like, either break up with us or stop ghosting us. We'll buy Canadian whiskey if we have to. Meanwhile, Tim Fullerton is calling out Trump's business skills. This back and forth on tariffs is chaos. Businesses hate uncertainty, and Trump's out here playing ping pong with the economy. Bro, if leadership was a sport, Trump would be benched for unsportsmanlike conduct. Are you feeling the impact of Trump's tariffs? Let us know in the comments. Smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss our next deep dive. Until then, keep fighting. You've got this.